Hey everyone, how are you? This is Kenita, the agent slash investor, and we're gonna talk about the litigations with Scissor versus NAR. Just to let you know, most of my videos I always do basically like a month in advance. So the commission video that is already out on my YouTube channel, which is Kenita the Agent Dash Investor, please check that out. I was explaining about the commission, how the way the commissions will be changing between seller and buyer and real estate agent. So NAR just released this out like March 18th or 19th. So I try to hurry up and do my research as fast as possible. So as we speak, this video gonna be basically kind of like guerrilla style. There ain't gonna be no edits, cuts, no nothing. So whatever you hear in my background that I'm trying to mask, well, keyword try to mask, or if I'm messing up or stumbling over words, it is what it is because I want to get this out here. So, the National Association of Realtor, aka NAR, announced an agreement that would end litigation claims and brought on the behalf of home sellers related to brokers' commission. So NAR continues to deny any wrongdoing in connections with the multi-listing service, aka the MLS, cooperating compensation model rules, the MLS model rules that was introduced in the 1990s. In response to call from consumer protection advocates from buyers representation under the terms of agreement, NAR would pay 418 million over approximately 4 years. I just want to put this out here to let everybody know. For one, as I've been saying in my past videos, commissions have always been negotiable. So don't let anybody say it's standard or you have to pay. No, it was always negotiable. But like I said before in some of my previous videos, as a real estate agent, if I don't want to accept the amount that you are offering me, I can always reject it. That's just how business and negotiation go. If I say I want to charge you 6% and you be like, well, I only want you to charge me 2%, I can sit there and just say like, well, I see this is not going to work out. I hope that you and your family have the best adventures as far as purchasing or selling a home, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. So, no, NAR was never in control of commissions at all. It was always up to the real estate agent how the way they do their business and how the way they want to charge as far as for commission. So I just want to put that out there. It has always been our goal to preserve consumers' choice and protect our members to the greatest extent possible. These settlements achieves both of those goals. Two critical achievements have happened. Cooperative compensation remains a choice for consumers when buying or selling a home. NAR also secured an agreement as a mechanism from nearly all brokerage entities that had a residential transaction volume in 2022 that exceeded $2 billion, and the MLS is not wholly owned by Realtors Association to attain release or an efficiency if they choose to use it. Okay. Also, NAR has agreed to put in place a new MLS rule prohibiting offers of brokers' compensations on the MLS. This would mean that offers of the broker's compensation could not be communicated via the MLS, but they could continue. Sorry about that. I have a son that wants to be so nosy and be on camera. I do apologize. Okay, where was I? Let me reread it back again because my son had really distracted the crap out of me. NAR has agreed to put in place a new MLS. Hold on, now I'm getting phone calls out the blue. As soon as I try to do a video, everybody wants to call and text me. NAR has agreed to put in place a new MLS rule prohibiting offers of broker compensation. And this would mean that the offers of the broker compensation could not be communicated via the MLS, but could continue to be an option consumer can pursue off the MLS through negotiations, consultations with real estate professionals. So basically what NAR decided to do is that instead of us agents see what is the percentage on the MLS, we won't never see what the percentage is. So say for instance I have a seller that's trying to sell their home, and what the old way it used to be that we'll put the percentages up there like 5 or 6% of the compensation, something like that. And what will happen from there is that that buyer will look at the MLS and look at the compensations and stuff like that, and they will go from there to see if this house is a particular fit for their client. So I think with most clients, and I'm not assuming, I'm not putting anything out there, so I don't want anybody to think that's what I'm doing at all, but this is how the way I'm thinking in my head, that most clients felt like we're gonna go with the buyer side, that most clients on the buyer side felt like, well, my agent is not showing me the homes that I'm looking for because they not getting the higher commission split. Like I said, it's a previous video about how the way I was playing commissions, but neither here or there. So anywho, I feel like most buyers was thinking that in their head. Same way on the seller side. If the seller said that they was not going to do 6% and they would do 3%, and if I'm a agent that's on the buyer side looking at that contract that states this is what the homes is, criteria, blah, 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 and then I see the commission split would be like 1.5% on both sides, then I probably won't show the house to my client, even though it could be something that my client's interested in. That's just how the way I'm looking at it. I'm not saying that's what happened or putting anything out there like that, so I just want to make that crystal clear. I'm just thinking in my head, like that's how the way I'm thinking that some of these clients or some of these agents probably operating that way. So the NAR decided to change that, so now we won't see the compensation at all on our MLS list. When we go to the house or when we talk to the agent, that's where we will actually discover what the compensation is and everything else from there. But like I stated before, there will be contracts that's already in place of who is paying for what anyway. NAR has agreed to enact a new rule that will require the MLS participants working with buyers to enter into a written agreement with their buyer. NAR continues, as it has done for years, to encourage its members to use buyer brokerage agreement that help consumers understand exactly what services and values will be provided and for how much. These changes will go into effect in the mid-July of 2024. For over a century, NAR has protected the advantages of the rights of the real property ownership in this country and will remain a focus on delivering on that core mission. This will be the time of adjustments, but the fundamentals will remain. Buyers and sellers will continue to have many choices when they decide to buy or sell a home. NAR members will continue to use their skill, care, and diligence. Basically, I drew a whole blank. I knew what I wanted to say. Sorry. And the diligence to protect the interests of their client. Basically, I put the words down at the bottom what I'm trying to say, but it's the duty of what we give to our clients and how the way we'll act on it. So like I stated before, this is what NAR had just came out like between March 15th or March 19th on one of those 2 days, maybe no later than March 20th. So everything is about to go in effect. Things will be changing again July 20th as far as with the contracts again. Make sure that whatever state that you are in, that your agent explains to you the contracts, especially if you are a buyer trying to purchase a home, because it may come a time that unfortunately buyers will now have to come out of pocket to pay their agents. That's just something that just changed. What else I want to say? Far as with sellers, make sure that your agent explains to you in the contract of what is what. Like I always state before, even in my description box, please always ask many and plenty of questions to make sure that that is the right agent for you and your family to help you to achieve the dream that you are looking for. But anyway, if you are looking to purchase or if you are looking to sell your home in the state of Virginia in the 7 cities, I am here to help you. Please always look me up. I am Kenita, the agent slash investor. I am waiting for you and your family as far as whenever y'all are ready, and I will answer any questions that you have. Y'all have a lovely day, and I cannot wait to talk to y'all soon. Bye.